Well, good morning.
Hey.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, leave it up to Sparkle, right? Leave it up to Sparkle. And that's why I love some Sparkle. I love who I am, goofy and all. You don't know what you might get. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, great people. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook. We're just all over everywhere, all over the world. Yes. North, south, east, and west. That's what we're claiming. North, south, east, and west. Because what we don't do is leave anything out. We're not leaving anything out. We want it all. Hey, Zena. Good morning, great people. Today is the day for a turnaround. It's Turnaround Tuesday. It's time for some stuff to do the flip. You have dealt with it long enough, so go ahead and let it flip for your good this morning. Good morning, Tina. So I'm going to play a quick game. I want to know if you put in the comments, I am blank. I am, what are you? I am victorious. I am the head and not the tail. What are you? Who are you? I am what? I am. That's the I am, and you take over. Who are you? Mm-hmm. I know what your name is. What your name is? What your name? Okay. Good morning. Look, I'm just still happy because this is the day that the Lord has made. Yes. And we must rejoice and be glad in it. We must share. We must type who I am. I got y'all busy this morning. You gonna get up this morning. This morning when I roll. Okay.
I didn't have no doubt. Come on with it.
I am a conqueror. Yes. Come on. You got to call some things out. You got to speak it out loud. You got to let the world know who I am and whose I belong to. I know you think my last name is my daddy's last name, but my last name is Jesus Christ. That's really what my last name is. But I see what you call me. I am God's anointed, appointed. Yes. I am the daughter of the King of Kings. Come on.
That's what I'm
showing out this morning. I am the daughter of the Kings. Shannon, who are you? I am Zena. Don't you start this morning.
That's right.
Don't you start that noise. Because she said, I am a winner. Come on. Shannon, come on. Who are you? I am, you fill in the blank. Angela, what are we doing today?
Listen, let me tell y'all. Yesterday, we talked about just, what successful people do. Let me come on. Regina says, honey, I am chosen. Come on, Regina. Nicole said, I am victorious. I am super strong. I am royalty. Y'all better claim who you are. I'm loving it. But we talked about being successful. Good morning, S. Marie. We talked about being successful yesterday, and we gave y'all, Miss Phyllis, I am a victorious woman of God. Come on.
Come
I love it.
on.
I love it.
Yes.
Claim it. Look, name it and claim it, honey.
Name
Name
it and
it
claim
and
it. It's the
claim it.
claim it
And
game.
then walk in it. Because you know what we're not doing? This is season 6. What we decided in season 6 is that I believe God. And because I believe God, I'm not only talking the talk, I'm walking the walk. And as I do that, I am a winner in all things. You know, we win one and winning over here. All we do is win,
Do
win, win no matter what. And
no
as we
matter
do
what.
that, and as we
That's it.
say that and talk that and speak that, we walk in it too. So we're talking about how what you say is going to match up and get in alignment with what you do. And
That's
as
it.
winners, as being victorious, Shannon said, honey, I am a child of God and I am a conqueror.
There you
And
go.
I am a
As we
conqueror.
speak those things, we're going to walk it out too so that it manifests into success in our lives in all areas of life. And so yesterday we gave you some tips about being successful, what successful people do, you know. And the beauty of it is, honey, my girl Regina is going to come on through with some others. But, you know, we said you start the day, you prepare the night before. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you
There you go.
maintain an early night routine. You got a routine that you do that helps you get settled and centered and grounded and peaceful and calm before you go to sleep. You practice some form of meditation. You do bigger tasks first, so you get the big stuff out the way, so you're not procrastinating on waiting on doing something that you really don't want to do. You're knocking on out the box early, so that way you moving forward, honey, with power, because baby, it sets you up for the win. And then success, you educate yourself and you stay informed. You stay in control of your emotions. You delegate tasks when you need
Mm-hmm.
to, because we're not out here trying to do it all by ourselves. And then you
Go.
prioritize yourself first. Know that it's not selfish to prioritize yourself first. It's mandatory. It's necessary. It's going to, that's what needs to happen in order for you to come from the overflow. Filling your cup up first allows you to serve other people and bless
There
other
you go.
people from your overflow. Regina, kicking on out. What's the next
You
one?
know what? I mean, I'm so excited because let me tell you something. When you start shifting that mindset and you get it aligned properly, everything that your heart desires and has prayed for, you will literally be walking in your manifestation. Kid you not. But you must believe, okay? But this is very important how you have to protect yourself. Let me tell you this. You surround yourself with like-minded people, okay? We can't be around somebody who doesn't have the same type of desires and drive and your belief to the point, because if you have people like that around you, they will drain what is meant for you. So be very cautious of who you surround yourself in a season of growth and transformation. It's very vital. You have to be to the point in your mind to how to say, you know what, I need to detach from this and not feel guilty about it, but really be released because your peace and you're investing in yourself first. It's like-minded people who have to have that same belief, because you know what, they will not weigh you down, they will uplift you. This is Empowered Mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, Regina. Listen, last
Honey.
week we talked about the Eagles, honey. Listen, so chickens and eagles don't mingle.
Nope.
Period. You got to
I,
decide which one you want to be. Do you want to be a chicken or do you want to be an eagle? But they don't mingle.
They
Eagles ain't
don't.
down there prancing on the ground with them chickens. Like, what y'all talking
Now,
about today? Who we talking
now
about
look,
today? They not doing that. So
not at all.
you got to get with like-minded people, but and decide which crowd, which group, who's your tribe. Are you with the tribe of chickens? Are you with the tribe of the eagles?
it's just plain and simple. We have to really keep it real with ourselves on those situations, because when we're going into this next dimension of our life, because I'm claiming everything that my heart desires. Okay? So what do you claim? You know, don't you want the best for yourself? Surround yourself around like-minded people and you will see yourself soar, because they will have the same belief. I believe God. Boom. Okay? Let's go to the next one. She journals or does some form of healthy emotional release. Oh my goodness. What kind of release do you give yourself? Do you just hold it in all the time? Do you just, keep bogged up and you don't free yourself from it? It's so important for us to have some type of a freedom in our life, and it must be in our mind.
Yeah.
What do you do to take out the time to free yourself? Some may want to go for a nice brisk walk. Some might just want to sit and just read a book. Some might just want to lay there and meditate and, breathe. Some might want to go exercise. You must take that time out for yourself.
Yeah.
It's vital for all of us. We have to have a time for us because we're always putting out. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to be able to feed ourselves. We have to learn how to literally feed ourselves the proper nutrients, mind, body, and soul.
Yeah. When you put bad things in your body, doesn't it say I have to get it out. So you're going to have to go use the restroom. You're going to have to do something because your body said, no, I'm not holding this junk inside of me. I need to release this out of my body so that my body can function. Until you release that out of your body, you don't feel good. Your stomach all boiling, like you ever got bubble guts. It's like it's talking to you because it has realized that you have put something inside of it that it's poison to my body. So that's what anything else. Why are you holding that poison in your body and letting that poison manifest? You have to release that so that your mind cannot be cluttered with that junk.
There you go.
Yes, that's good.
And you know what? You were in the right vein, okay? Because she takes care of her personal hygiene. Okay? It's very important for us to have good personal hygiene, okay? As women, and let me tell you what, and you'd be surprised because me working in the medical field for over 19 years, some people just didn't have good hygiene. And when you're working in those areas, it's very important for you to have hygiene, okay? Seriously, this is a serious note. We should have that as a woman, whatever it is. That gives us the best hygiene that we deserve. I was assigned, I don't know why, but maybe you guys may, to go and tell this person that their hygiene, needed to be a little bit better. You're too beautiful.
Not a little bit better. It needs to be a lot better.
But you see what I'm saying? You're beautiful. No, you're beautiful. Maybe, I don't know your past, so I don't know if you haven't been raised for those areas. You get what I'm saying? So instead of me just lashing out, I was like, okay, maybe she hasn't been taught.
And maybe.
There's a possibility, you know what I'm saying? So if you
because it's more common than you realize.
It is.
And if you see your brother or your sister, don't let them slack. Don't talk about them. Pull them to the side and say, "Hey, sweetheart." You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I love you enough not to allow people to talk about you or this, that, and the third.
Yes. Or if somebody is not personal hygiene, why don't you sew into them? Buy them a hygiene bag. Buy them some, because all deodorant don't hold you. Right. Just because it says deodorant.
It does not. That is something. But you know what? Sometimes people y'all know how they say on those commercials when they're trying to do all of the things. And let me go back. Good morning, Angelina, Alicia, Reverend Pat, and Chantel. Hello. Chantel came in hard. She said, I am an extraordinary child of God that is too old to be worrying about who likes me and dislikes me. Boom, Chantel.
Okay.
Drop the mic all the way.
Hello.
Y'all know those commercials that talk about, when they're trying to get you to get like Glade plugins or whatever, they talk about being nose blind. Sometimes people get nose blind to their own personal hygiene, and you have to pull them aside sometimes, but do it in love. Don't embarrass people and make them feel bad, because sometimes they just genuinely may be in a situation where they just don't realize that everybody realizes that it ain't fresh over here. And
everybody said,
what we talking about this morning? That is too funny.
You know what? Let me tell you what. And let me tell you another thing is great. We invest into ourselves.
Yes.
That is so important. I'm always saying you have to invest into yourself.
It's possible.
Do not lack anywhere when it comes to you, because we don't lack when we're giving and helping others. We always show up as our best so we can represent ourselves. We need to show up as our best, as ourselves. Genuinely of who we are. Invest into yourself, whatever it is that will take you to be great. And even the little things. They could be the littlest thing
Yeah.
that can help you out just a little bit, so your life, you know what? Maybe I can have it. It's a little, just a little bit more smoother.
Because
We
you
have
your
to,
best
sometimes we have
investment.
to, like, you know, hey, I'm celebrating a small win, y'all. Let me tell you what, I'm proud. I'm gonna share it with y'all. Y'all been seeing me with this doggone earpiece, okay? Because I have this iPad that I'm not gonna go and buy another one. I'm gonna work this earpiece, okay? I've been working this earpiece for a minute. Well, you know what?
Not
My
because she
iPad
doesn't
is
have the
healed,
money.
and I don't even have an earpiece, y'all.
Regina said, baby, it's a win, win, win over here this morning.
It's the small wins. Remember, we keep talking about it's even in our small ones. Look, and now hey, I'm good now. But I was gonna be good with this ear. You know what I'm saying? That earpiece. Either way, I was good.
We said, either way, I'm good, no matter what.
Right.
So
Okay.
for the late people coming in, what's the title again? The successful.
We're just talking about success, what successful people do.
Yeah.
Successful people
Mm-hmm.
invest in themselves.
Right.
Successful people, all these things. We're carrying over from yesterday. We had some we talked about yesterday, and Regina's winding us up on some more.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Could run past
somebody,
said,
some
what
we
in
had
the
some late
world?
bloomers.
She said, give them a thinking of you gift from Bath and Body Works with matching body wash, lotion, and spray.
Wow.
Problem solved. Listen, if you love them,
If
hey,
you
sometimes
love
you gotta help
someone,
people out.
Yes.
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 and even
Okay.
if you don't know, and this, we're not talking about a love because they're your best
Right.
friend. I'm talking about somebody that you might not know at all, that they just have, they're a coworker, and
Right.
everybody like, girl, don't sit next to her, girl, because I mean, because another thing I want to pull out, sometimes it's medical,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's a medical thing that's going on
Mm-hmm.
inside their body.
Right.
Again, the poison is inside their body and it's coming
Right.
out of their pores. And
Yeah.
the pores, it's coming out the pores.
Yes, it is.
So you might have to say, Regina might pull them over and say, you might need to go see a doctor
Or so,
about.
right. Exactly. And there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. We
It's a
have
way to do everything.
It's the
everything
way to do everything.
and still uplift at the same time. Let me tell you what, we value our mental health.
Mm, that's
That
good.
is so important, y'all. Our
It
mental health is
is
so
really.
important. And you know what? We got to get to the point to where you notice when your mental health is starting to decline. Okay? Because we're responsible for our own mental health, y'all. Nobody else
Mm-hmm.
is responsible for our own mental health. We are. And we should come to the point when we're investing into ourselves that it's a daily
Yeah.
process. It's a daily. You're constantly daily. You're transforming your mind. You should be meditating. If you're a spiritual person, then you're praying, you're reading your word, something, and you're also applying some kind of action to your mental health. What are you doing? Are you just sitting around and you're kind of moping? We have to move. Just a little bit of movement helps. It can shift a mood.
I
But
had a
we value.
conversation. I'm sorry, Regina. I
No,
had a
go ahead. No,
conversation
I'm
with
just saying.
somebody
Yeah,
the other day, and she was saying that she had started recognizing that
yeah,
her mental health was declining to the point where she had wanted to isolate herself. She was staying in bed. She didn't have any energy to really do anything because she was
mm-hmm.
dealing with some personal things in her life, and it was weighing her down. And she started
Yeah.
realizing that what, I'm not okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need to talk to somebody because this is pulling me down into a
Mm-hmm.
darkness, and I can't see myself out of it, on my own.
Yeah.
And check on your strong friends. Miss Zena said, honey,
Yes.
like she says, mental health is real. Tina said, a lot of people I know when their mental is under attack, showering and self-care goes out the window. That is
Yeah.
so true. That's a real thing for some. That is so
Yes.
true. Alicia said depression had a hold on her. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's real.
It's real.
It is real, and the
It's
thing
real.
about it is, y'all, sometimes we got to pay attention to the people that you hang around with, the people that
Right.
you know. If you
Yeah.
start seeing people showing up, or you start seeing that they're quiet all of a sudden, they're not talking like they used to, or they seem to be kind of moody or irritable,
Mm-hmm.
take
Mm-hmm.
some time to ask them or give them a
Right.
hug or say, hey, I'm checking on you, sis. What's going on? Because you're not acting like yourself.
I'm
We
checking on
as
you.
as successful people, as top tier
Yeah.
people, you got to be in a position to have discernment about the people that are around you, that you love and care about. And when you see that things are happening,
Yep.
everybody acts out in some shape, form, or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody.
whatever
Where,
that looks like, even if it means withdrawing. If you know you
Yep.
got somebody who always comes in, hey, what's going on? Hey, 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 and now you see them come in like, hey,
yeah.
and
Yep.
they're quiet.
Oh,
It's something going on. It's
yeah.
something
Yep.
that they're dealing with. And so check, like they say, check on your strong friends.
Yep.
The people that you think always have it together, sometimes they
Hi.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
I
they don't.
Hey.
Yes, I have to talk to managers about that all the time. If somebody work has just declined out of nowhere, have
Mm-hmm.
you had a conversation with them? Have you checked
Exactly.
in on them? Why did they make it all the way to my office to say I just can't take it no more?
Right.
Why? So you see them every day, but we start seeing people every day and just be like, oh,
Mm.
it's Sparkle. She probably got something going, but she
Right.
okay. She good. She good. I mean, she'll come through. She always do. That's not all. Like just because she knows how to
Is
hold herself together. Because don't get me wrong, just because somebody's smiling and jumping up and
Ooh.
uh, that don't mean that their mental health is good too, because we are very good pretenders. We can
very good.
pretend
Yes.
that we are
Oh,
okay. We can pretend that everything is fine, and then you get a phone call that they just shot themselves.
Hmm. Nicole just said that she said mental health is real, it's serious. The other day, one of the workers killed themselves.
mm,
See?
You know,
yeah.
and it's very sad, it's very unfortunate, but we live in a society where people feel like, they have to
Yeah.
hide what they're
Yeah.
going through. And sometimes look at people, just because they're smiling,
Yeah.
it's not always right going up to your eyes. It's
Right.
just a smile from the lips, but you can look
It's
behind
not
the
the.
eyes and they are looking,
Mhm.
like checked out. So Run
Yeah.
Pat says, thank you, my beautiful friend, for showing me love and checking on me. A simple message or text means the world.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
welcome, because I love you and I know that, when
Mhm.
you notice things, like we said, Reverend Pat, when she was out missing because she
Yeah.
wasn't feeling well. When you notice things, check on people.
Check
Right.
on people.
It doesn't take a lot from you to check and see how somebody doing.
Mhm.
Call or text or send a
Mhm.
message, do something, and just say, hey, I'm just making sure you're good.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
want to put up this caution sign. When somebody comes across your mind and then you don't stop and take out time, like, oh, I'm going to get to them. They just
Right.
came across your mind for a reason. They're
Mhm.
not in, like, I just been thinking about Jessica. I wonder,
There you
and
go.
people will say, I wonder, is Jessica okay? So you going to sit over there and wonder if she's okay instead of picking up I didn't say, yes, text messages are good, but sometimes God put discernment. God put that person on your mind for a reason. And then it never fails. When you pick up the phone, they're like, today is not a good day. I'm really just going through. Thank you so much for checking on me.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly.
We have to pay attention. Pay attention to signs. Pay attention to when God put people in your spirit. Pay
Yeah.
attention to that. I had picked up the phone at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and the person answered the phone on the first ring. And I was
Mhm.
like, I just woke up with you on my mind. And they was like, oh, girl, can you just pray
Yeah.
with me?
You
Mm,
have
mm,
to.
mm.
You do. You do. Because what it does is it weighs on your heart. If you don't, and that's when you really know. When you know you really have to call, and you're hesitant, but your heart won't let you. Like not. You need to do it.
Oh, sorry to hear
Oh,
about
wow.
that, Chantel.
What?
Yes, definitely. You just don't know the pressure that
Right.
people are under, to do different things. And we
Wow.
just have to be
Yeah,
mindful, y'all. I
Very
mean,
we do.
as
very
much
mindful.
as you are moving forward in your life and you're trying to get yourself together, there's other people who have things. And what Chantel said,
Mm.
her cousin felt like she wrote that she failed as a wife.
Oh wow.
It is so much pressure sometimes to be a
Yeah.
wife, be a mother, be in
Yeah.
your job or a career or a business, or be a good sister or whomever. You think people are depending on you, but
Mm.
they are struggling. And as Marie said, don't assume because we are strong
Yeah.
willed that everything is always good. We make things look good, but we go through things, and it's your single random act of kindness that gets us through that tough
Tough
time.
time.
Hey,
Yes.
something
It's
simple.
that
Work
I'm telling you, if
very
I
important.
walk in a store, I walk somewhere and I see somebody with their head down or look like I don't care if I know you, I don't know you. I'm gonna say, "Are you okay, baby? I feel like I'm my grandmama now. You okay, baby? You need." But I used to make fun of her for doing stuff like that. But now I know what she was doing. She was doing her part as a woman of God, and noticed that I don't. And I was like, "Mama, you know that person?" She said, "Nope, but I just saw that baby with her head down, and we ain't walk. She ain't finna be walking with her head down, walking past me. She can't walk past me with her head down."
Yep, that's true.
Ain't that beautiful? And don't underestimate the power of a hug, y'all. I used to be a greeter at a church,
we used to give
and
all them hugs.
to hug somebody, you know, it's some people who you can hug them and they just lean into you because it's like they feel like they needed that. Like, I needed that hug. And you don't know how much some people go through life and they don't have human touch. They don't have, you know, somebody who they feel like the world is on their shoulders and they don't know what to do. And a hug can give them the strength they need to make it another day. You just don't understand, you know, what people are going through. Nicole said that's right. Strangers or people you know or don't know. I do the same checking on people. Amen.
Yep, she does. She's trust me, she's a saint. But I'm not kidding you. She does. She does.
That's beautiful.
She check on people, but check on your sister. Check on people, and you know, because some people are naturally givers, that they give out love, they give out careness, they give it out, so they don't know how to receive it back. Like they know how to pass it out, but it's hard for them to receive it. So now you have to force them to receive it. I'm not leaving until you tell me what's going on with you. I know you said you're okay, but I guess we're just gonna be sitting here for the next 20 minutes. And they notice that once they notice that you ain't leaving, they're like, okay, this is what's going on, girl. Let me just go and tell you, because you will not get out of my face.
Because y'all know fine is universal. Everybody, that's a universal response. How you doing? Fine.
Yes.
Yeah, good. I'm straight.
That's
like
universal to everybody. That doesn't mean that's what's happening. Nicole, we love you too, sweetie.
Thank you. And you know another thing too, like I'm loving the direction that we're going, and it's beautiful. One of the other things for that we do for being successful is managing our money wisely. How do we manage our money? And that is so important, because let me tell you what, I was just talking about this. I am a giving person, but I'm tight too in areas of my life that if I'm managing my money wisely, that means that I now invest into what's going to lead me into my purpose. Sometimes we're doing this, doing that, and we're wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just like chasing our tail. How do we manage our money wisely? You know, are we able to pay our bills on time? You know, that's managing your money wisely. Are you able to, have a savings? That's managing money wisely. We could do it. It's just what are you investing in? Like there's certain things that I really can be without. Because if I just take that little bit, I'm investing into my purpose. That other stuff I can, it comes and goes. So pick how you manage your money wisely.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, because
what did you say?
Thank you.
Oh, she said, I love you ladies, and thank God for bringing you three together to help bring us together for these daily starts to empower us to become a better us. That is beautiful.
That is
Look at God.
This conversation is so necessary. Yes, Chantel said this conversation is so necessary. I'm loving this season 6. Y'all are doing a phenomenal job, Queens. Thank you.
Okay, y'all. Okay, yes. We don't have no Kleenex. This was
that. Oh, right. Yes. we wasn't ready.
We was not ready. I guess we gonna end this with gratitude. Right. So we thank y'all so much. Yes, the best investment you ever make is in your life, is yourself. Yes.
In yourself. Let her end it with this next one.
Yes,
before we do that, hold on.
Okay. It's aligning, y'all. It is aligning.
Hold on. I got something to say.
Go on, little sister.
See how they do me, y'all. See how they do me.
Okay.
But no, Regina ain't gonna let me. Go ahead.
We consume uplifting, and positive media.
Yes. Because it's in alignment with what they're saying. Look, we try to bring positivity. We try to bring things that's gonna make us better. Because y'all, you know what I'm saying? We love us. We love us as women and men, as children of God, as people who, want to get it right. You don't want to leave out of here bitter and angry. You don't want to be messed up and depressed and stressed. We want you to, just like us, we all striving to do the right thing and be better. Christina said, hey, Christina, she says, the mental health therapist, I always say the lips can lie, but body language never lies. That is so true.
My body language is
Cynthia says, yes, best way to start the day. Lakeisha says, sacrificing for the greater purpose. Come on, Regina. Amen. Christina, we love you too. Thank you.
Yes, we do.
Okay, Sparkle, go on, little sister.
No. I don't even want to say it now. Just forget it. I'm over it. Love you too, Cynthia. Love you. Love you, Lakeisha. Love you, Christina. I'm not studying them today. Love y'all. Who's that? Like, let me pass out love out there.
Yes, honey. Listen, Nicole said, "Come on, Sparkle, stop it. Stop it. Come on, say what you say."
To next time. No, I'm just playing. Yeah. Do you believe God? I believe God. Do you believe God? I believe God. We are believers of God over here. We believe God brought us here on earth for a reason, and we are determined to do his purpose through our belief system. We wipe out everything that does not seem like, that's not like God, so that we can believe the impossible. Speak to those mountains. Do not let those mountains just sit there, because we believe God. We believe God. Have a blessed day. We love you. See you tomorrow.